Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, buckle up because we cover the stories that matter in entertainment. And right now, nothing is sparking more conversation online than Kelly Ripa's absolutely show-stopping date night look that has fans, fashionistas, and media outlets all saying the same thing. She literally looked like a walking Oscar statuette. And we mean that in the most complimentary, breathtaking way possible. The television icon, talk show queen, and let's be real, eternal style goddess stepped out with her husband and lived with Kelly and Mark co-host Mark Consuelos, and the photos that emerged from that evening have since gone completely viral. This isn't just a fashion moment. This is a cultural event. And we're breaking it all down for you right here, right now. For anyone who needs a little context, though honestly, if you've ever turned on a television, you probably already know who Kelly Ripa is. Let's set the stage. Kelly Ripa has been a fixture in American pop culture for well over 3 decades. She first captured the hearts of audiences as the lovable Haley Vaughn on the long-running daytime soap opera, All My Children, a role she played from 1990 to 2002. But it was her transition to daytime talk television that truly cemented her status as a household name. Since 2001, Kelly has co-hosted what is now known as Live with Kelly and Mark, a show that has remained one of the most watched daytime programs in the country for years on end. And then there's the love story. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are, without exaggeration, one of Hollywood's most enduring and genuinely beloved couples. They met on the set of All My Children back in 1995 when Mark joined the cast as Mateo Santos. The chemistry was immediate and undeniable, and within a year, the two had eloped in Las Vegas. That was 1996. Now, nearly 3 decades later, they are still going strong, co-parenting their 3 children, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin, co-hosting one of daytime's biggest shows together, and apparently still finding time for unforgettable date nights that leave the rest of us absolutely shook. Kelly Ripa has always been known for her impeccable sense of style. She is consistently ranked among the best-dressed women in Hollywood, appearing on countless best-dressed lists year after year. Whether she's stepping out in a sleek pantsuit, a flowing cocktail dress, or a bold, fashion-forward ensemble, Kelly always looks like she just walked off a runway, even when she's simply heading to a coffee run. So when a new outfit of hers makes waves, that's really saying something. Because this woman sets the bar extremely high for herself, and somehow she keeps clearing it. Now let's get into the main event, the look that has everyone talking. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos recently stepped out together for what appears to be a romantic date night, and the photos that hit the internet shortly after are nothing short of extraordinary. Kelly arrived wearing a stunning floor-length gold gown that can only be described as pure liquid glamour. The dress caught the light in a way that made her quite literally glow from head to toe, and the comparison that instantly flooded social media was unanimous. She looked exactly like a walking, breathing Oscar statuette. And honestly, the comparison could not be more apt. The gown itself was a masterclass in evening fashion. Sleek, sophisticated, and perfectly tailored to Kelly's petite but powerfully stylish frame, it shimmered and gleamed with every step she took. The silhouette was elegant without being overdone, letting the color and the fabric do all the heavy lifting, which is precisely what separates a truly great fashion moment from just another nice outfit. Kelly paired the look with complementary accessories that kept the focus exactly where it belonged, on that extraordinary gown, and her hair and makeup were flawlessly executed, hitting that perfect sweet spot between glamorous and effortless. Mark Consuelos, for his part, was looking every bit the leading man beside her. Dressed sharply and looking as handsome as ever, Mark held his own standing next to his wife, which, given how stunning Kelly looked, is no small feat. The two were photographed together looking every inch the power couple they have always been, and the warmth and ease between them was visible in every single shot. This wasn't a stiff, posed, red carpet moment. This was 2 people who were genuinely deeply in love, dressed to the nines, enjoying a night out together, and somehow making it look like the most aspirational thing in the world. What makes this particular fashion moment even more special is the timing of it. We are fresh off the awards season circuit, a time of year when the biggest stars in Hollywood are pulling out all the stops with their red carpet fashion. And yet Kelly Ripa, who is simply going out for a date night, not a premiere, not an awards show, not a major industry event, managed to produce a fashion moment that arguably rivals anything we saw on those red carpets this season. That takes a very specific kind of effortless confidence and style that very few people in Hollywood actually possess. Kelly Ripa clearly is one of them. The photos were quickly picked up by major entertainment outlets and celebrity news sites, spreading across the internet at rapid speed. And the headline that everyone kept coming back to? That she looked like a literal Oscar. It's a comparison that is equal parts funny, completely accurate, and genuinely flattering, because the Oscar statuette is, after all, one of the most iconic and prestigious symbols in all of Hollywood. To say someone embodies that, that's not just a compliment. That's a crown. The reaction from both fans and media was, as you might expect, absolutely electric. Social media lit up almost immediately after the photos surfaced, with fans flooding comment sections and timelines with pure, undiluted admiration. The comparisons to the Oscar statuette were everywhere, and they were made with genuine affection and awe. Followers of Kelly's official social media accounts were quick to shower the post with fire emojis, crown emojis, and every superlative in the book. Comments like "she never misses," "the most gorgeous woman alive," and "Mark is the luckiest man on the planet" filled the threads. Entertainment outlets from People magazine to E! News to Page 6 all covered the look, and the consensus across the board was the same. Kelly Ripa had delivered yet another iconic fashion moment that proved, once again, that she is in a class entirely by herself when it comes to celebrity style. Fashion blogs and Instagram accounts dedicated to celebrity fashion quickly reposted the images with glowing commentary, and the phrase "Kelly Ripa Oscar gown" became a trending search term almost overnight. What's particularly touching about the fan reaction is how much people genuinely love Kelly and Mark as a couple. The comments weren't just about the dress, they were about the two of them together, about how they still look so in love after all these years, about how refreshing it is to see a Hollywood couple that has genuinely stood the test of time. People are invested in this relationship, and seeing Kelly and Mark out together, clearly happy and thriving, brings a kind of warmth to people that goes far beyond just admiring a beautiful outfit. So what does all this actually mean in the bigger picture of things? On the surface, it's a beautiful woman in a stunning dress having a wonderful evening with her husband. But zoom out a little, and there's actually quite a bit more to unpack here. Kelly Ripa is 54 years old. And in an industry and a culture that has historically been less than kind to women as they age, the fact that Kelly is not just holding her own but actively and consistently dominating style conversations is genuinely significant. She is not fading into the background. She is not stepping aside for a younger generation of style icons. She is standing front and center in a gold gown that demands to be seen, and she is absolutely glowing. This also speaks volumes about the power of a strong personal brand. Kelly Ripa has spent decades cultivating an image that is warm, witty, relatable, and yet undeniably aspirational. She is the woman that viewers feel like they know. They watched her laugh and cry and share her life on morning television for over 2 decades. And yet she also consistently presents herself in a way that is polished, elegant, and genuinely impressive. That balance is extraordinarily difficult to strike, and Kelly makes it look completely natural. And from a pure fashion standpoint, this moment serves as a reminder of something important. The most memorable fashion moments don't always happen on red carpets. Sometimes they happen on an ordinary evening when someone chooses to show up fully, without occasion or obligation, simply because they feel like it. That's the kind of confidence that can't be taught. It's just who Kelly Ripa is. Looking ahead, This moment will almost certainly not be the last time Kelly Ripa dominates fashion headlines. With Live with Kelly and Mark continuing to draw massive audiences and remaining a beloved staple of daytime